Praisings, blessings. Hello, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Beloved brother, beloved sister, people all over the beautiful world. It is the Immaculate Tortoise. Of course, another vlog just before work. And I've been doing this for a while now, but it's becoming a norm. It's becoming a value. I suppose I could say that. It's becoming a norm. I'm getting used to this. And it's good to be able to try and attain knowledge at the same time trying to give knowledge on our perspective, of course. And the whole objective of life is to learn. To learn. You are a student of life. You are forever a student. Every single day is a new lesson for us all. And it just makes you think, this life, I've lived for 33 years, guys. 33 years. I learned something about myself which was very heartbreaking. I don't know how to forgive people. But now that I'm aware of the problem, I can address the issue. Before, I had no idea. I don't know how to forgive people. Before, my whole conceptualization of forgiveness was to forgive them because they did not know what they were doing. But that's an ignorance. You are still maintaining a sense of you're using the notion of you're forgiving that person, not on the sense of giving them a clean slate, but you still want to hold something above them. If you say to somebody, I forgive you because you don't know what you're doing, that's not true forgiveness. Forgiveness is to completely let go, to give them a complete new slate. You have to be prepared to let it go. And that's what true forgiveness is. And I had no idea, first and foremost, that I did not know how to forgive somebody. But that's a story for another day. In this vlog, I want to talk about life in itself, because life is a marathon. Life truly is a marathon. You are on this long run, forever running. You start off as from a baby to where you have to go for this long jog, the longest jog ever. And through that jog, some people quit, some people fall, some people don't have the desire to keep on jogging forward. Of course, it's difficult. I understand that. There are so many obstacles, so many barriers, so many adversities that get thrown in your way. But again, when the sun is risen, a message from the divine supreme being, from God himself. When the sun is risen, that means that you have to get up no matter what, because the moment you stop getting up, you've lost the marathon. You're not competing in this marathon. No, you're not competing against other people. That's not the whole idea of the marathon of life. You're competing against yourself. Are you going to carry on jogging? It's like when you first begin to jog for the first time, and your body is not being built for that. Your body is not adapted to jogging. You are in the sense of jogging for the first time, but the body is still soft. It's not been carved for jogging. It's not been seasoned for jogging. What I'm trying to say is, the more you jog, the more stronger and better you become at it. And that should happen. That the notion of making sure that you keep jogging occurs when you wake up in the morning. When you wake up, you have to keep jogging no matter what, is what I'm trying to say. No matter what, when you wake up in the morning, you still have to keep jogging. You have to keep moving forward no matter what. The moment you stop getting up is the moment you stop jogging. And the moment you stop jogging, you begin to break down physically, mentally, and spiritually. You completely begin to break down. And me, yes, again, for the past 33 years, there were moments where I carried on jogging, and there were moments where I stopped jogging, and I paid the price for that. I lost myself. I completely fell into a pit, this void, this emptiness, this darkened pit where it was very bad, just sheer darkness, being influenced by society, But you cannot blame anybody for your failures, because you are in charge of yourself at the beginning of the day. And when the sun rises, that's a symbolic gesture from God. That's a symbolic gesture from the universe. That's a symbolic gesture from nature, that you have to get up and carry on jogging, no matter how painful it becomes. So life truly is a marathon. You're not competing against other people. No, you're competing against yourself. You have to better yourself every day. In the letter from St. Paul to the Romans, he stated something very important to me, something that really touched me. He said, with difficulty, with discomfort, comes endurance. With difficulty, discomfort comes endurance. With endurance comes character. With character comes hope. With hope comes strength and willpower. The effort upon one can apply themselves to try and achieve something becomes greater, meaning your ability to want to overachieve just becomes greater and greater. The tree just grows and just grows and grows. Your mind is a garden, and you plant the seeds. The more you keep getting up and putting yourself through those difficult moments, the bigger the tree becomes in the mind. The more your desire to want to overachieve becomes greater. I am a test to this. I am a testimony to this, guys, because at the beginning of the year, at the beginning of the year, it's been a strange year for me, because at the beginning of the year, I thought I was doing the right stuff, but it turns out I was doing the wrong thing. And here I am at the halfway point, and I can say to you, I am far more stronger, far more ambitious, far more driven, because of spirituality, because the sun had risen, and because the sun had risen, I had to get up, whether I liked it or not. And because I've maintained that mindset, here we are. It's actually far more easier than it was at the beginning. In January, me waking up early was very difficult. Me putting myself through the discomfort was difficult, but because I've maintained it regardless, it's far more easier now, guys. Don't get me wrong, there are days where I still get that notion of, should I do this, should I do this, should I do that? But again, because that seed has been planted in the mind, there's always that counter argument. It's a bad habit. It's not the right way. Life is a marathon. Don't let the marathon run you. You run the marathon. You run the marathon. Excuse me, I couldn't say the word there. It was right on the tip of my tongue. You run the marathon. You be the Rock of Gibraltar. You be on autopilot, so you don't even have to think about running the marathon. So you don't have to think about running the marathon. I don't know why the words keep coming out like that, but so you don't have to think about running the marathon. Jeez, man, some of these words, they just trip up your mouth. So yes, guys, life is a marathon. Be prepared, be prepared in every single circumstance. Be prepared to, when the sun rises, that's a symbolic gesture from nature for you to get up. If you stay asleep, the world will move on without you. The world will just leave you behind, and that's the last thing that you want. With that said and done, God bless you. Have an amazing day. If you're feeling lost, if you're feeling down, if you feel as if you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders, relax. Tomorrow is another day. Start tomorrow. Start again. But don't forget to pray. Prayer will heal you. Prayer will allow you to release the tension. Prayer will connect you to nature. Prayer will connect you to God. And God is the guidance. God wants to give you His strength. His strength is already inside you, but you must connect to God. With that said and done, peace out from the Immaculate Tortoise. Keep jogging on these marathons, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace. Fist down, toes down, gorilla style. See ya.